The trial of the former Grand Rapids police officer charged with murder in the killing of Patrick Lyoya continues today.
The second day is focused on the taser Christopher Schurr and Lyoya fought over leading up to the shooting.
News 8's Brittany Flowers joining us live now from outside the courthouse with the latest. Brittany?
Yeah, Sue and George, a forensic investigator with the taser manufacturer Axon testified about the potential dangers. Now, Schurr is charged with second-degree murder for shooting Lyoya in the back of the head back in April of 2022. The officer fired his taser twice during the struggle. The first hit Lyoya but didn't discharge. The second was fired into the ground. The tasers are meant to temporarily immobilize the target by sending pulses into their muscles. It's capable of firing only twice, but the defense is trying to show that it was still dangerous even after all the probes were fired. It can be used in what's called drive stun mode, which causes pain but doesn't incapacitate the muscles. The expert agrees that can still be dangerous.
The drive stun is very painful. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And does the drive stun run risk that it has the ability to immobilize someone?
Without probes deployed, there's no chance of NMI to immobilize through muscle, but it can temporarily jar someone because of the pain.
Sure. And depending on the person's condition, could that immobilize the individual?
It could temporarily.
Now, Childs was on the stand for about an hour and 45 minutes. Professor Seth Stoughton was the next expert brought up to testify and offer expertise on police use of force. You can head to our website to follow along with the latest updates from this trial. We'll also have much more for you later on News 8 this afternoon and evening. For now, live in downtown Grand Rapids, Brittany Flowers, News 8.
All right, Brittany, thank you. We spoke with a criminal defense attorney outside the courthouse this morning about what we can expect to see when the defense calls witnesses. Here's what he had to say.
What you're going to start to see is a lot more technical testimony here, expert testimony, and they're going to have to show he was acting, and we already saw it in their opening statement, acting in self-defense, consistent with his training and experience, consistent with use of force techniques, and to show that that was a necessary act by him. But I think it's always important to remember that defense doesn't have to prove anything. And so that's why it's important to understand that self-defense burden that still rests with the prosecutor, even though it's a defense to the act.